The team will compete in the 11v11 Virtual Pro Gaming League.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to VPGTV. My name is George GNC, and we have a fantastic cup final for you here today between T90 and Thunder AUK. This is for the Esports Club Championship, so this is an absolutely huge prize up for grabs today, as well as the trophy. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. One or two familiar faces as well along these teams, so I have no doubt it's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. Let's have a quick look, get right into the teams. So for T90, we've got Gems in goal, Herefield, Chaz and J Banks in the centre backs. We've got Manpreet and Kieran at the CDM roles. We've got Glancy and Raisin, I think I'm pronouncing that right, at the right and left mid position. We've got Fraser at cam, Fordyce and Jen English at the cam, and two strikers. So going for that 3-4-1-2, I think it is, formation. I've absolutely butchered that. I did do my research. Please do not call me a clown. And then on the side of Thunder, we have got Wissam, Dark, Iza Betis, Case, Omar, Kalu, Sakan, Baradu, I can't pronounce that name, Mafu, Refcha, and Teddy. The names on the score sheets are the hardest part about this. Absolutely one and truly the hardest part. But as you can see, it is going to be an absolutely fantastic tournament between these two teams. It's going to be a fantastic game. And yeah, Manpreet, actually one of the managers, I think, for T90. He played in another competition that I've casted for. He was part of the finalist team of the Blong Arena Clash title for FIFA 20. So it'll be very interesting to see how his team do get on today. And it'll be very interesting to see how the two teams get on. As we saw yesterday, we had Portugal versus Spain that I casted. And then I think we had France versus Germany that was casted by another one of our fantastic casters. The Portugal versus Spain game was so close up until the final game, where Spain managed to take it. I think it was 6-1 in the end. One each after the first two games, which were supposed to be played. And then as we was on a draw after the two games, we went to a third game where Spain actually managed to win it 5-0. So enough about yesterday's game. And on to today's game. Let's have a look, see if the players are ready. I'm pretty sure they will all be ready to get underway in their games, and we will just have a quick check to make sure they are ready, and then we will get right into it. Oh, beautiful. So unfortunately I will have to watch this, because if not, it won't let me watch the actual stream. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Twitch, for your advertisement. Hashtag ad, no ad. But yeah, we're about to get into this one. As you can see, they are ready to get into game. I can hear Manpreet, but that is something that I will have to put up with, I guess, in the background. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this one does go down. As you can see, it is the 3-5-2. It wasn't the 3-4-1-2 I was predicting. Obviously, 3-4-1-2, 3-5-2 are basically the same formation anyway. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how these two teams get on as the players get ready to go into this one. So, as you can expect with these kind of games, both of the teams are going to be very, very good at what they do. They're going to have fantastic communication skills. They're definitely going to have that back line communicating with each other. I presume, again, as we saw yesterday, the two CDMs will drop into the centre backs, just in between the left and right centre back. to make it more of a 5 at the back formation when they are being pressed into defence. But yeah, we shall see how that one does go down. As we saw yesterday, and as we've seen over lots of our pro clubs games, we do see teams like to adopt a very high press, put a lot of pressure on the team, so they can force mistakes and obviously regain the possession. That is something we do tend to see a lot. And if you are new to VPG TV, you can go follow VPG on Facebook, Twitter, whichever social media you have, there is a VPG for it. Just type in Virtual Pro Gaming, and I'm sure you will find your way there. Alternatively, you can follow me on any social medias, at GeorgeGNC on Twitter, Twitch, whichever you would like to follow on, and you can also follow VPG. But yeah, we're about to get into game. It's literally just gone past 8:40 when we are supposed to be playing, so I'm pretty sure the players will accept that incoming invite. But we are very, very close to kicking off here. Cannot wait at all. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. We've talked about as much as we can what is going to happen in this one, and I think it is about time for us to get into the game and select the kits. They have actually chose to wait for the invite to timeout, so we've got a little longer to talk about the game. One thing I can expect from this game is there to be not too many goals. In pro clubs, there don't tend to be too many goals at this high of a level, due to how good the team are communicating with the defensive side of things. And going forward, it is obviously a lot harder when you are when you are attacking against a full 11 squad team. So we can expect that much, but I'm sure we'll find out how that goes further on into the game. We did have a red card in one of the games yesterday between Spain and Portugal, which was very interesting to see. There were lots of wild tackles going in the last few minutes of the game, and it turned out that one of the players actually managed to get themselves a second yellow card, which you do not expect to see, but it was something different, so there you go. So we are just waiting on Thunder to send a game invite to T90, and then we will get going into game. Just waiting on the players to send the message. So there you go. They're now sending the invite to Thunder, and then we'll get underway. But it has been an absolutely fantastic tournament for this one. The World Club, Esports World Club VPG TV tournament, whatever you would like to call it. How unprofessional. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Obviously, these teams have worked hard to get to the end of this one. They've worked hard to get to the final, and it'll be interesting to see if they can go all the way. Either way, there is one thing for certain. One team will go home very happy. One team will go home very, very sad. But we are loading finally into kit select about 5 minutes after we're supposed to start. But there it goes. Something goes wrong eventually. And it's going to be T90 in the black kit, and it's going to be Thunder in the white kits, which is nice. I actually really like that Valencia kit. I did not know that was one of their kits. But there you go. Players now getting ready, putting their tape on their boots, making sure, as always, they get the shoe on the right foot. And then we will get into the game and see how this one goes. So, unfortunately, I have had to turn off the in-game sound because one of the players has got their mics on, which it does suck a bit. But hey, I'm sure the fans in the Twitter chat, the Facebook chat will enjoy it. And we're actually backing out and getting back into the lobbies. I'm not sure why, but I guess that gives us an extra bit of time to talk about the game. Not that we've got too much left to wait for anyway. So not too much sure what is going on, but I'm sure I will find out eventually. Maybe just something to do with the kits or the formation. Not too sure. But either way, this 3-5-2 formation for T90 is gonna It's going to be an interesting one. We saw one of the teams yesterday go for the 3-5-2, and it was actually the team that won. It was Spain in the end that were running that formation, and it's one of those formations where you really do have to have good communication. And if you don't have good communication with this formation, it really can punish you, because if you don't have the players getting back in defence, if you don't have the players filling the right holes, and it can be quite punishing. The three at the back, obviously, one of the more advanced formations to use in pro clubs. But just waiting on the last player to get in, and then I'm sure the invite will be sent once again. And here we go. For the second time, they are sending the invite, and we will get right into game. So while we are loading into game, I'll take a quick 10-second breather, because I've been talking straight for 10 minutes, and I will see you guys out on the field. So, here we go. It's going to be T90 versus Thunder AUK in this final of the Esports Club Cup for VPG. We're going to be very excited to see how this one goes. My name is George GNC. I am the commentator for this game, and we are finally underway. It's going to be T90 kicking it off, looking for that long over-the-top ball. And it's actually worked and come off. Look for the ball in the middle, and... Okay, we've had another problem, and we're going to go back into the waiting room while we wait for the teams to get back into this one. I'm sure it's just a connectivity issue for some of the players. Not too sure, but I'm sure we will get underway very shortly. So I do apologise for the delay on this one. A few of the players obviously having a few issues. But hopefully this time we will be able to get into the game. It always is a bit of an issue with the connections. It's always a bit of an issue, if one team is on the other side of the world, it can be difficult. But hey ho, it is what it is. If you're going to want to compete at this high of a level, you do have to have a decent connection. I've just been made aware there is a few issues with the kits. A few of the players weren't able to see the kits for some reason in game, and I'm sure that will be fixed now, and this will be the final time the match will be remade. But this is T90 versus Thunder AUK. Hopefully for the final time we have to go through kit selection, and then we will get underway with this one. So as you can see, same kits as before. It's going to be T90 in the black and bronze kit, and it's going to be Thunder in the white and blue striped kit. And we will see how this one does indeed play out. We saw very early on in the knock-ins of the first game, they went for an over-the-top ball very, very deep into the opponent's half. And it did work quite well, They found the man, they got the cross in. Let's see if they're going to go for the same thing. And hopefully for the final time, this is the final of the Club Esports Cup for VPG. My name is George GNC, and we are finally getting into this one. So a few tactics having to be changed real quick, because they have obviously come off in the remake of the game. But we are finally underway. They're looking for that over-the-top deep ball again. Not going to find it this time, though. And Thunder AUK are going to get the chance to get the first few touches of the game. Also looking for the high, long over-the-top ball, and they do manage to find a man. Ted gives it to Omar. Let's see if Omar can find the right pass. Nice cut back inside. Goes for another one. Plays into the midfield to sack in, and it gets cleared away. T90 look for the break, but you need to hold your run better than that to get in behind the defence. You need to try and watch the defender, make sure you don't go too early. He definitely has the pace to go early, to not go early. but chooses to try and get the extra yard on the man. And a free kick is given, but it's gone back into the hands of T90, and now it is back into the hands of Thunder UK, where they can look to do something with the ball here. They did a good job with their first opportunity, you know, getting the ball into the right areas, taking their time with the passes. But let's see if they can do the same again. Over the top ball, loses the mat on possession, but they managed to win it back. It's looking promising here. T90 defence looking a bit staggered, and they do actually manage to win the ball back through the right back with a really nice interception. Now T90 have the numbers coming forward. Ball over the top, played to the right wing, but not going to be there. It's going to be a little bit too powerful, and it's going to go out for a Thunder throw-in. Ball is lost again, actually, by T90 with a bit of a rushed pass, looking for that cross ball play again. A lot of high aerial balls are being played early on in this half. Very interesting to see the tactics that the teams are talking about. It's a nice over-the-top ball. Didn't really have too much height on it, but technically it still was a lobbed over-the-top ball to the right mid. But it is given away, and that's actually going to go up for a corner. A little bit unlucky from the defender. Goes to the near post, header to the back post, and that's going to be smashed in by T90. Really nice, well-worked corner to the front post, headed to the back post with a pass, and the keeper was way out of position, had absolutely no chance. That's going to be 1-0 to T90 in the early knock-ins of this game. It's going to be George English. Can you come up with a more English name than George? But AUK are going to need to get back into this one now. You know, you go 1-0 down early on is probably the best time to go 1-0 down, you know, really early on in the game. Gives you plenty of time to get back into it. Obviously, it can be quite annoying to have it this early, because then you've got the momentum against you. Your morale's going to drop a little bit, but at least you have plenty of time to get back into the game. And we'll see if they can do that. But T90 immediately coming forward once again, looking for the cross maybe. Forward to the back post. Good header down to his teammate, though, to get the ball away for Thunder. And they're just taking a bit too long with the passes, overthinking them maybe, and losing out on a lot of possession. Nice ball again, but the ball is being taken away from them too easy. They're not given any time on the ball. They need to be faster. They need to move the balls more fluidly. And Thunder looking for a very long ball, but going very, very deep from the goal kick. And already, again, Thunder losing out on possession from just... The passes are too flat for their own players. You know, you're playing these flat passes. You're not giving the teammate anything to work off of. You know, you're passing it to him. It's almost like a hospital pass. You're giving it to him when the player's already next to him with a flat ball. He has nowhere to go. You need to be playing some more aggressive passes, you know, give the ball a bit of run room on it, you know, so he can take a decent touch instead of just giving it to his feet and then he can't get it out of his feet. But we'll see if they can improve on that throughout the match. They are being pressed very, very high, and they are going to lose out on possession once again due to that high press. Really well worked by T90. But let's see what they can do now. It's a nice pass down to the wing for Refja. Can he make anything work? Ball roll. Passes it back out to the wing. It's a hard pass to his centre mid, but it's sort of come off. Manpreet with a tackle. And very, very well played there in the defence by T90. It's looking better from Thunder. You know, that was some nice work in the middle to get the ball into a good place. A few of them were a little bit lucky, but that is definitely what you like to see. Still 1-0 to T90 in the 30th minute, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Maybe a shout that the defender took a touch off that one, but they are looking for the hoofed ball up the pitch, the long ball up the pitch. Can they win the header? No. The centre-back is always expected to win that one due to the height advantage and everything like that. You know, it's kind of easy to predict the long ball. So the defender has absolutely no excuses if he loses that header. Ball is played out wide though, and defender is going to get there nice and early. Well played, but Thunder actually win the ball back. A wild tackle goes in. No contact made though, so there's no play on to be played. It's a nice ball into the middle. Really well defended by Ray. And can they get the ball away, T90? Thunder are putting the pressure on now. T90 do need to be careful. And here they come again. Thunder, unrelenting. They have had the majority of the possession in this game so far. Can they make something happen? Ball hoofed up the other end of the field. And T90 are liking playing those lobbed balls to kind of nullify the high press from Thunder. Get rid of it. Try and just completely cut out the midfield section. But that one is going to roll out for a goal kick to Thunder. And let's see what they can do. See if they can find the right man. Played out to the right wing. And nobody's going to be there. Thunder really getting a lot of possession right now. It's a nice over-the-top ball if he can get there first. He cannot. The defender is there. But he has a lot of pressure on him. And well cleared away from the centre-back. But Thunder are going to regain possession here. And you're just buying for time right now. If you're T90, oh, it's a wonderful volley. But just over the bar. You've got to think if he got that on target, the keeper definitely would have been in trouble. That had a lot of power on it. It was lovely. The ball was just weighted perfectly onto his right foot. But he just couldn't finish it off. Thunder are under a lot of pressure now with the ball being played around inside their box. But they do manage to get it clear. Only momentarily though. And it's going to go out for a T90 throw. I've got to say, T90 do have the lead, but Thunder have been looking good towards this end of the half. Let's see if they can bring that into the second half of the game, as that is going to be half time. And T90 are currently winning 1-0 in this grand final of the Esports Club Cup in the VPG TV. I would like to highlight a couple of players so far. Obviously, English George with a goal. The left striker did a fantastic job of getting that goal. It was very, very nice. Well worked from all of the team. Obviously, the cross into the box to the near post. Headed back to the back post and then buried in from the header. It was very nice. Well worked corner. Manpreet did a good job as well. In the first half, he did clear a couple of vital balls, made a couple of vital tackles, which is exactly what you want to see. And the Thunder players have been doing very well as well. I don't know the names off by heart quite yet, but a few off the top of my head. Refcha did a great job in that half with a few of his plays, and obviously the striker, the main striker for Thunder, did a really nice job on that volley. Almost went in the back of the net. Maybe if it had a little bit less power we could see, but they do have a corner here in a very dangerous position where they could look to whip it into the box, and they have chosen to go back post. Can they find the header? They can't, and it's going to go out for a T90 goal kick where they can look for the long ball. It's played up the pitch. Can the striker win the header? He cannot. But it does go back into possession for T90 where they look for the lobbed ball once again, and they really are liking this aerial ball play. And that's a really nice ball out wide. Ray's got lots of room. Goes to the flick. Goes to the flip-flap. And so close. Very, very nice play from the T90 striker. From the left winger, did a fantastic job. But so close to having that chance at making it 2-0. Worrying times if you are a Thunder player. That was very, very close. It was a lovely bit of skill. They've gone for the shot from the corner. It's actually hit the post. Keeper almost caught off guard. Quick thinking from the Thunder corner taker. And the high ball once again. Not going to go the way of T90 this time though. But they do manage to regain possession and win themselves a throw-in off the back of that one. And now T90, they get a lucky break. Can English make some room? He goes for the cross shot, maybe? Not too sure, but either way, that was not great. And I do realise I did say flip-flap when it's into out. I used to call it flip-flap in high school, and that's just what I've always had it in my head as. But enough time for the high school stories. We are getting into a dangerous part of the field for T90. And AUK do manage to win this one back. And they are coming forward now. There's a ball out wide to be played, but the centre-back does manage to get back in position and clear it upfield, but only as far as an AUK striker an AUK defender, and it manages to go actually all the way back to the goalkeeper instead. AUK now got the ball in a deep position. He's got a nice little layoff in the midfield. Chooses not to go for it. Plays it out to the wing. Now it's coming back inside. Lovely fast passes from AUK. That's exactly what you need to do to get past this kind of defence. You need to play those fancy one-touch football, those 1-2s to get in behind, but not going to come through this time. But they are playing a lot faster now. AUK looking like they're getting faster. They're really getting into this game. Retscher plays the ball to the CDM, but Manpreet with another good tackle, but it's only going to go for a free kick. Not a great tackle in truth from Manpreet. Giving away the foul. Dangerous position. Goalkeeper does know what he's doing though. He's laid himself in the middle of the goal. So no shot probably going to come through. It's probably just going to be a short pass. It's going to go to the player. No, it's actually been bulleted past the player, and it's only going to go to Manpreet. Now T90 get their chance to counter-attack. They need to put on a lot of pressure here. Thunder, T90, can they find the right passes? Beautiful ball out to the wing to find the player with lots of space. Nice 1-2 pass. Ray, can he find the man out wide? He can. He has found the player. Ping to the back post. Can he get the header down? No, he cannot, but Thunder do manage to get it cleared away. Now they get their chance to come down the other end through this right-hand side of the field, playing it into the middle, but cut out by Kieran. What can he do? Manpreet, Kieran, they're all there trying to win the ball back for T90. But now here come Thunder down this right wing. We'll look for the cross ball in, but the players just run straight past the ball. And it's end-to-end stuff right now, but the defender does manage to cut it out, but no, 40. He's now got a chance to run through on goal. Can he find the pass? Absolutely beautiful tackle from the Thunder centre-back there. Does a really good job at getting the ball away and taking the player as well, so there's no chance of him getting back up. Really nice ball into the midfield. G. English, he's got a chance to make some magic here. Passes the ball away, goes for the over-the-top ball, but the defender is going to clear it. And now we get a chance to quickly breathe. But as soon as I say that, we are coming down the back on the other end. Ted's got the ball now. Really nice tackle from Banks. And this match has become a bit sloppy. Lots of holes are opening up around the pitch. And just as I said that again, we come down the left-hand side of the wing. And another great job by the defence. The defence on both teams are doing absolutely fantastically right now. Obviously, a lot of gaps are opening up, but that is expected to happen in these late stages of the game. The high press has to take its toll eventually. But still, no luck for Thunder as it's still 1-0 to T90. Ball looks like it's going to be played up into the midfield to play down the right-hand side of the wing. Has got plenty of room if they can find him. But that space has now been shut, and that ball was wayward. And now T90 get their chance to attack again. No, this is going to be pulled back for a foul onto Manpreet. And T90, they just have to hold on for a few more minutes in this cup final. A few more minutes to hold on for this title, and it would be a fantastic way to end their club season. Let's see if they can do it. Ford's got the ball here. Who's he going to look for? Looking for the right midfielder. It's going to be cleared away. Ford on the ball once again. Going to be looking to go down that right-hand side of the pitch, but nobody's going to be there. Right, Glancy's got it now. Let's see who he can find. He's going to go for the pass in the middle. It's 40. Can he get into the box? No, the defender's going to make the tackle, and he's going to get the ball just about. Dangerous place to lunge in the box. Could have easily been a penalty, but he does a great job and manages to get a foot on the ball. T90 now regain possession with a throw, but lose out to Thunder. Fraser's got the ball, looks for the pass over the top, but the defender is going to be there. Now Thunder, they need to score a goal now. 85 minutes into the game. This is the time where you need to just go all or nothing. And that pass is going to be short, but he's won it back, Ted, from Jay Banks. Manpreet got the ball now. Can he get it clear? It's going to go out for a goal kick from the tackle off Ted. And your time is running out in the famous words of Muse. AUK, you do not have a lot of time remaining. It's still 1-0 to T90. 4 minutes remaining of regular time. Can they muster something up? Can they conjure up something of a magical quality? They need to pull it out now if they've got something in the bag. But it just looks like it is going to slowly run the clock down for T90. You know, it's pinging about. There's lots of loose balls going around the field, but Kieran's won it back now for T90. It's a nice ball over the top. Who can get there first? Omar does. Manages to get it, and they're going for these long over-the-top balls now. This one looks like it's managed to work. He does get there. Can he find the crucial pass? Sacco gives the ball on the edge of the box, and he's whipped it in. No one is there. But they have regained the ball through Omar. They just need to go for it now. It's a really nice ball over the top, but no one's going to be there. But it is given a free kick. Last chance now. You've got to feel for Thunder. Last chance. This has got to be the last moment in the game from this free kick. Are they going to go short, or are they going to go for the ball into the box? Let's see what they can do. They've got the runners coming in. It's going to be played into the middle near the penalty spot, but it's going to drop to a player, and the keeper dives. He doesn't need to, though. It goes out for a corner. This is the final chance. Ball goes in. Keeper gets it away, and I've got to feel like that's full time. Thunder maybe going to get one last chance. Manpreet kicks it up. The goalkeeper's out of position. Fraser's got a chance now. Surely he's got to take the shot. He's about 30 yards out. Goes for the shot, and it's going to go in. That is T90 winning this cup final 2-0 against Thunder, who in truth have looked absolutely fantastic in the final moments of this game, but T90 have hung on and taken their chances. Goalkeeper comes up for a corner, and you've got absolutely no chance if the team breaks, and that is going to be the final whistle blown. T90 are your champions. Feels bad, man, for AUK Thunder, but a fantastic work from T90 in truth. A really, really good game. Thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to T90. They have managed to take themselves home the Esports Cup for VPG. And wow, what a fantastic game. T90 really did take their chances home. And Thunder, they looked good. They had some good chances, but T90 defended well. They were rock solid at the back, and there was not much they could do in truth. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been the Cup Final for VPG TV. You can follow VPG on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, any social media, YouTube. Just type in Virtual Pro Gaming and hit him with a like. My name has been George GNC. You can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, any social media, at George GNC. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Make sure you come back next weekend, because we will have some semi-finals of the Esports Club Cup. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you soon. Have a nice rest of your evening, and peace.
You know that it's on the finest.